Hello, divine creators. Welcome to Dumela Universe. We are Velastri. Thank you so much for joining us. This is a collective weekly reading, and this is for the 1st to the 7th of May 2023. On the 5th of May, we have the full moon in Scorpio. Very powerful energies to have a full moon with the frequency of transformation. So we look forward to doing a reading on that later this week, and we'll also bring through the May monthly reading for you later this week. And beautiful beings, happy solar return to all of you celebrating this week. Thank you so much for coming through to Earth and manifesting in this physical form to assist in human expansion, ascension, and of course also to experience your soul manifest in this physical form. You are a blessing, you are a love, you are a light, and you are celebrated. And we are so grateful for you to have come at this time. Have a beautiful celebration, have a beautiful day of celebrating your new journey around the sun. And of course, for each and every single one of you, have a beautiful, blessed week. Okay, let us see what's coming through. 1st of May to the 7th of May 2023. Happy May, everybody. Delusion. Intention without surrender can really be a fast path to delusion. Okay, so this week you are asked to release the outcome. You're asked to release how you expect things to come through, beautiful beings. It is the same frequency we speak of when the caterpillar is informed it shall be a butterfly and now tries to think about it. So what happens? It takes this new information, it takes this energy and tries to fit it into its current life experience. It causes delusion because all the thoughts, all the ideas are a delusion. They're an illusion, they're not real. Also, it speaks of how you expect energy to be returned. So should you assist someone or should you do something for someone, and now you believe the energy should come back in a specific way for you to feel a completion or a sense of loyalty or a sense of, what is right. And so also saying again, delusion. Give energy freely and allow the energy to freely take the shape that will match the frequency to you. So perhaps that person will not be able to return that frequency in the way that you wanted. Perhaps that situation didn't necessarily have the outcome you wanted. Perhaps that experience wasn't exactly the way. But if you decide that experience has to be this way in order for me to receive the energy that I gave, that situation has to be this way in order for me to receive, that person has to be this way, has to give this way, has to speak this way, has to act this way in order for me to feel valued, in order for that energy to come back. It means now you are limiting that energy, and those beings or situations and experiences might not have the capacity to return the energy the way that you wanted to at that time. So this is when you allow the energy that you gave and you receive to be free. Because as soon as you have this expectation of how the physical has to manifest, delusion. Because now you're controlling it. You're not allowing yourself to receive how the physical experience is going to be in that moment. So now you are rejecting the experience in that moment. And now you are reacting to that experience in that moment through disappointment or whatever it might be that you experience when you don't receive what you want in the way in which you wish to receive it. So Source is saying, release the delusion. Intention without surrender. That means you have an intention and you're not surrendering to how Source will manifest it. You are directing how Source will manifest it. Is a fast path, can be a fast path to delusion. So release deciding how things should or have to be in order for you to be whole. Allow yourself to be whole this week in all experiences, in all spaces. And allow the energy to take the shape of you. So yes, you might offer yourself in some way this week and then release and say, Source, however this energy returns, we welcome it, because now you allow the energy to take the form which will allow you to receive it in the way in which you offered it, not the specific physical way or a specific physical directed outcome, but now finally the person who has the capacity to return that which you have given will come into your life. The situation that has the capacity, the experience that has the capacity to return the energy in the way in which you deserve will come, because you've allowed the energy to be free. You're no longer living a delusion, a pretend, a manufactured way in which the energy takes shape. You've now allowed the energy to be free and to take the shape of Source, to take a shape which truly will honor you in your present time. So again, we are having that full moon in Scorpio. Scorpio is all about transformation, rebirth. Rebirth, what does that mean? Clean slate. It means you have no idea how things are going to happen. But should you still be having a certain way in which things should happen, that's not a rebirth. It means you are deciding things should happen through how you have experienced, through how you have decided things should be. That is all past creation. You're using past energies to create the new, as opposed to allowing yourself an openness and allowing new energies to create the new. And new energies can only be new when you don't know that they are there. So the unknown. Allow the unknown to manifest the physical. Into the unknown you will discover, and then, oh wow, now you know it. Pull some tarot. Ace of Swords, clarity, the complete opposite to delusion, clarity, openness, one with Source. Releasing the mind, releasing the clutter, releasing the control, the micromanaging, the problem solving, releasing all of the noise, allowing clarity, allowing your mind to be an open blank canvas, allowing all to be an open blank canvas, allowing nothingness. Where nothingness is, everything and anything can happen. When your focus is not on one specific thing but on nothing, then your focus is on everything. Because everything has the equal amount of energy. You're allowing everything the equal amount of energy because you're focusing on nothing in particular. Now, whatever is ready to come in can come in whatever form it's ready to come in. Release the mind from betraying your manifestations this week. The mind can only use what it's known. The moon, and you can't create the new with what is known, for that's creating the new with the past. The moon, that full moon in Scorpio coming through again, illumination, clarity, manifestation. Allow the manifestations for you to come through the clarity of your mind. Clear mind, manifestation. Very simply put. Irregular problem solving, no surrender, delusion, no manifestation. Because now you have decided how energy should come in. That's not allowing them to come through for you. And this week feels like it's a beautiful week. The full moon is all about a completion of a cycle, manifestation within your transformation process. So if you really want to manifest something new in your life that honors you where you are, you can't decide what it must be. That's completely counterintuitive. You can't decide how the energy has to look like and yet expect it to be new. Scorpio, full moon. Wow, look at that. And the moon also is Piscean energy, so the depths of your soul, the dreams, the depth of your soul in the shadow, in the unknown, those coming to the light, to the surface. So it's really a manifestation of your dreams come true, but your soul dreams, not the dreams of illusion, the dreams born of clarity. Transformation process, rebirth, manifestations born of you, the physical finally taking the shape of you, of the rebirth, new experiences, and source is bringing it through. The only way the new experiences can be new is when you release intention. Whatever you're intending, intend to do it and then release how it comes out, release the outcome. As soon as you don't surrender delusion, because now you have decided what it will be, and thus it'll always disappoint you. It'll never be enough. You'll always be empty. You'll always be wanting. You'll never be satisfied. You're never content. Because your point of experiencing and manifesting is off. It's not through source, it's through the external. And what are you manifesting? Stability. Look at that. Finally, what comes in is stable. Why? It's born of you, born of the truth, born of where you are currently. It's stable. It's not fleeting. It's not crumbly. Because what happens when you give energy and you have a specific way in which it must come in, you're not allowing that energy to be free. So it's coming in, that energy comes in the absence of source. Source is eternally free. Source cannot be confined and directed and manipulated and imprisoned, not even by you. You are source. The only way you imprison how source can be is through your mind. That's a limitation. You limit it. You limit how much source can be active in your physical experience. But source cannot be truly imprisoned. Source is eternal. Source is free. So should you now not surrender your intention and have a specific way in which the energy should come in, it's not coming in through source. As such, it's not stable. It's fleeting. It's very temporary. So you need more. That's not enough. You need more. That person didn't give you enough attention. That situation didn't give you enough experiences. That manifestation wasn't enough. More. You are never satisfied. But should you allow yourself to give that intention through source, honoring your transformation process, meaning you're not deciding how it should come in. You have no idea. You're simply allowing the manifestation to take the shape of you. Now the way it manifests is stable because it's born of source. And it's new. It is new. You don't know how it comes in. It's a surprise. It's a manifestation. It's a blessing. It's a discovery of that which you are. And it's stable. You can build upon it. It's a new relationship. It's a new experiencing of relationships. It's a new opportunity. It's a new experience. It's a new abundance. It's a new way. It's a new form. It's a new expression. It's just new. And it's stable. You can build upon it. It's not fleeting. It's born of you. It's born of source. It won't betray you. You will feel full and satisfied because you're always full and satisfied within source. You don't require the physical to be any way for you to be full and satisfied. It simply is. And look at that. The 10 of Cups. Wow. Within the clarity of your mind, within that emptiness, that empty space, you manifest miracles, blessings, everything you've ever wanted. Because now you allow that energy to take the shape of source, and source will never disappoint you. Source will never be lackful. Source will never be stingy with you. Source is always more and more and more. More and more and more, more and more and more. So much more. Should you simply allow yourself to be at source, at clarity, at fullness in every single situation in your life experience. When you are free within the co-creation of you, and when you allow your intention to be free, to manifest in a way which honors source, the results, the manifestation, the abundance is free to be everything and more. Stability, happiness, wish fulfillment, miracle, blessing. What a beautiful week for beautiful experiences to manifest. Manifestations within your transformation process. Manifestations honoring the butterfly you are, honoring the phoenix reborn, honoring where you are right now. But how do you allow it? Release the mind. Stop deciding how things should work out. Stop deciding how the energy should manifest. If you keep doing that, if you keep holding your intention prisoner of the mind uses the past. The mind is of the physical. The mind uses all that you have already experienced to try to make sense of this energy. Thus, you don't experience you. You experience the absence of you because you are source. Should the mind lead, the source cannot exist because your mind is so powerfully, your mind is powerful and it's logical. If you make me lead, your soul cannot exist because your soul created me. So it comes to logic that should your soul be existent, I'm secondary because your soul created me. Source created me. So should I allow source to exist, I am secondary. Should you allow me to be primary, your soul cannot exist. It's logic. So then your brain uses everything other than your soul to create. Delusion, not real. Only your source is real. Only love is real. Release the mind. Allow the mind to access your soul. Allow source to bring through information to the mind, new ideas, new experiences, new insight. Allow yourself to experience and explore the new manifestations by releasing the outcome and allowing yourself to experience your divine manifestation reborn. Blessed be.